If you learned that your car might have faulty brakes, would you keep driving it? That's the question DePaul Nursing School professor Dr. Karen Larmer poses to e-cigarette users.
You may want to stop driving or take it into the shop to figure that out before you go on your next trip again, because the next trip could be deadly.
So why not stop vaping until more is known about the possible dangers of e-cigarettes, Dr. Larmer asks, especially as the number of deaths and vaping-related illnesses continue to rise. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, over 500 cases of vaping-related illnesses have been reported in the United States. However, health officials have not found a clear cause or connection between the cases. Some speculate that the illnesses may be caused by vaping oils sold on the street or online. Others think it might be oils mixed with THC, the psychoactive ingredient found in marijuana.
One of our biggest concerns about vaping is the unknown.
Larmer says that's because there's been little research into the effects of e-cigarette use. Often marketed as a healthier alternative to traditional cigarettes, some consider e-cigarettes a way to quit smoking. But Larmer warns that there's no research to back this up. She points out that most vaping oils contain nicotine, the addictive substance found in cigarettes.
I haven't smoked a cigarette in, I can't even remember when.
DePaul senior Amber Cologne quit smoking last year. She says vaping helped her kick the habit. But since learning about the potential dangers of e-cigarettes, Cologne says she's cut back on vaping.
I'm also careful that when I am having a moment of deep stress and anxiety where I just feel like I need to smoke, that I don't do that.
While Cologne feels vaping can be helpful for some adults who want to quit smoking, she doesn't think it's a habit non-smokers, especially young people, should pick up. But many of them are doing just that. Vaping is popular among teenagers. In fact, a recent University of Michigan survey found that 1 in 4 high school seniors reported vaping in the past 30 days. And 9% of 8th graders reported the same. That's more than double the vaping rate in 2017. In response to the high rate of adolescent vaping and recent fatalities, Walmart announced that it would stop selling e-cigarettes in its stores, and government officials have begun taking action.
A lot of people think vaping is wonderful, it's great. It's really not wonderful. That's one thing I think we can say definitely.
President Trump is proposing a ban on flavored e-cigarettes nationwide, and Mayor Lori Lightfoot proposed a similar ban for Chicago.
The companies that produce and market these products see children as part of their bottom line, as shamefully as that is.
Critics say vaping companies use e-cigarette flavors to market their products to adolescents. They hope that banning flavors will make vaping less enticing to youth. But Frank Rex, the owner of the Let's All Vape store in Chicago, doesn't think a ban will keep flavors out of teenagers' hands.
People aren't going to stop. They'll find their liquids of choice. They'll find it in the black market, or they'll make it themselves.
Rex has owned his Old Town vape shop for over 5 years. He calls the proposed ban on flavors ridiculous.
What's to say somebody like me in my 50s, I'm not supposed to like blueberry or apple or cream or other flavors?
Minors are often at the center of the vaping conversation. However, young adults also show a high rate of e-cigarette use. Last year, a study by the University of Michigan found that 40% of 19 to 22-year-olds say they vaped, and 21% said they did so in the past 30 days. Larmer says she often sees her students vaping before and after class. This, she says, makes her sad.
Because I know how hard that's going to be for them to get off of it, and I know what it's doing to their clean, healthy bodies, and that does make me sad.
While health officials continue to search for the cause of vaping-related illnesses, and government officials try to decide what action to take, the CDC stands by its recommendation. All users should stop vaping until more is known. For Good Day DePaul, I'm Marissa Nelson.